Hey girls, so happy weekend. It is Saturday and I am in the process of studying. I have the house to myself. My daughter is out with her grandparents, and so it was just a good time for me to be able to make a video for you guys and kind of update you on some of the things that are in our future, and kind of touch base on the whole Beachbody challenge group, which let's face it, the whole thing kind of flopped. And that's okay. It was the first challenge group that I had put together. I was trying to put together for our group. And unfortunately, it just seemed like most of the girls were either uninterested, or even if they were interested, they just financially couldn't handle all of the different aspects for the requirements, and that's okay. It was a big commitment, and I'll be honest with you, the way that I presented the challenge group to you is the way that Beachbody has us coaches present it to our girls, or in some cases men, that we're coaching. So Beachbody does this for a couple reasons. The first is simply that it gives you an all-around look and kind of introduction into Beachbody. You get to try a product or a program. You get to try Shakeology. You get access to the online database, as well as, you know, food journals, chats with the trainers, and all that good stuff. And you get a discount for buying it all together at the same time and being a part of a challenge pack. A challenge group. So that's great. But it doesn't always work for everyone, and not everybody can afford to do that all at once. And they really encourage us to stick to the plan and just keep the challenge groups that way, and when people are ready, they will be ready. But I know that especially right now in our economy, people are just really strapped financially. I have experienced it. I've been experiencing it, and my goal here isn't to make money. It's not just to make money. I want to encourage you girls. I want to help you reach your goals. I want to be there to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you every step of the way, and I want you to get results, and I don't want it to be financially draining for you either. So it's my prerogative as an independent Beachbody coach to be able to mix things up a little bit and do my own personal twist on some of the challenge groups. So I wanted to present the idea to you, let you think about it for a little bit, and see if anybody had any responses to it. I am going to start putting challenge groups together that are just fitness challenges, not necessarily challenge groups, but challenges where we'll do, you know, maybe once a week, see how many push-ups you can do in a minute, see how many sit-ups you can do in a minute, things like that. And then maybe whoever wins will get a special place on like a winner's document or something. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. But it's kind of in the process of being thought of. So I am thinking about doing a challenge group in the beginning of June that is going to be all about nutrition. And the reason that I'm focusing on nutrition is because I see a lot of girls struggling with nutrition. And it's not that everybody's doing horribly, it's that a lot of girls have a lot of questions. They don't know if they're eating enough calories. They don't know if they are eating the right amounts of, you know, fats, carbohydrates, proteins, and let's face it, a lot of people just don't even know how many calories they're eating because they don't keep track or never have tried a food journal. So I want to do a nutrition-focused challenge group where we would have only one requirement as far as financially, and that would be that I would like the girls who are interested in being in this group to try Shakeology for 1 month. I know lots of people think that Shakeology is some weird gimmick, and I get it. There are a lot of shakes out there that promise that you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel fabulous, you're going to drop 50 pounds in a week. You know, they're all over the place. But I am telling you from my personal experience, you may trust me, you may not, but from my personal experience, Shakeology makes a huge difference in my energy, in my skin. I have no makeup on other than mascara right now, and I usually am not a person who won't who would wear no makeup. So I it makes such a difference. I can feel my body have so much more energy. It affects everything internally. This is like TMI, but it helps with regularity as far as your bowel movements. I used to struggle with that and would have severe bloating and stuff like that, but since Shakeology, I don't have any problems with that anymore. Now, I will be posting a little bit more information for those of you who are interested and want to know more about Shakeology. I have some comparison information as compared to, you know, Shakeology versus other shakes that are out there and stuff like that. What is special about Shakeology is the fact that they are 100% all natural, all organic ingredients. There are no preservatives at all. Everything is freeze-dried, so it saves the nutrients and the minerals in the food that is freeze-dried right at the time of its peak freshness. So there can be slight degradation in any type of shake, whether you get muscle milk or whey protein or any kind of thing like that. Anything that is a powder, you're going to have slight degradation of the content of the vitamins, the minerals, and nutrients, simply because anytime something is exposed to oxygen, it starts degrading. It just is the natural life process. But that being said, I wanted to give you this example because I went to a workshop on nutrition, and I found this very interesting. They brought out a humongous bowl, I mean like huge bowl of broccoli, and then on the other side of the table there was one broccoli head. Under the one broccoli head it said 100 years ago, and under the humongous bowl, probably 10 pounds of broccoli, maybe more, it said today. The point of this example was the fact that to get the nutrition that we could have got from one head of broccoli 100 years ago, we would have to eat about 10 pounds of broccoli just to get the same amount of minerals and nutrients. Our food, due to over farming, due to monocrops, which means farmers who plant the same crop over and over and over again on the same part of soil over and over and over again year after year, due to those facts, the soil is just completely deplete of minerals, of the nutrients, of the vitamins that the plants need. They are weaker. That means that we have to put more bug spray and pesticides on them, herbicides to stop weeds from choking them out. And so we have much less nutrients for much more food. And because of this, this is why I love Shakeology. There's no way humanly possible, in my opinion, that you could eat as much fruit and vegetables as you need in a day, and get them in all into your body. It's just, you would have to eat, the daily recommended value is say 10 to 12 cups of vegetables. No one eats that much vegetables. I don't even eat that much vegetables. I try, but I don't. And I know that that's a weakness. But even if you were to eat 10 to 12 cups of raw vegetables or fruit, that would cost you an arm and a leg in and of itself. Now, especially if you're buying organic raw fruits and vegetables, and if there's more than one person in your family, that's a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. And that is just the amount recommended from the American Health Association, from the pyramid, 10 to 12 cups of vegetables a day. And that is a lot. That is why I love Shakeology. I am getting all those nutrients in a condensed package, and it has superfoods in it. There's bee pollen, there is blue-green algae. I think they might have to be taking the algae out. I have to check on that. There were 2 ingredients that they were taking out for performance reasons, because people who did, you know, bodybuilding competitions and things like that, those things came up in their talk screens, and I'm not exactly sure why, but I will do more research into that in case any of you girls have any interest in competing or anything like that. But it has all of these superfoods, all of these dense and nutrient-rich foods compact in one drink. There's just no way that you can get that anywhere else. Now, if you're going to be a part of this challenge group, and you're interested in it, please let me know. If you don't even know for sure if you're going to be able to afford it or not, just send me a message, and I have a couple ideas. I can get you a 10% discount, but I can also get you a 25% discount, and that's pretty major. That brings your shakes down to about $3 a shake, and let's face it, we all spend at least that much, if not more, on our Starbucks if you get Starbucks in the morning. Now, there are some people who just can't afford $3 a day, and that's okay. But this challenge is going to be, I want you to be on Shakeology for 30 days. Like I said before, they have a 30-day guarantee where if you've eaten all of your Shakeology, your bag is empty on 30 days, and on that last day you're like, you know what, I wasn't impressed, you can send it back and get a full refund. So there's no risk involved. You're not going to be out the money if you don't like it. So in the group, I would like you to be on Shakeology, try it for we could do it for 30 days. I would rather see 90, but depending on people's financial situations, we can adjust. And then I want you to be doing some kind of workout, 60 minutes a day for 6 days a week. So it can be whatever exercise program you're doing. It could be walking, it could be running, it could be hiking, it could be whatever. I don't see a lot of people struggling in the exercise department, but if you are, please send me a private message and I will help you with that. And then the third requirement is that you gotta post your sweaty mug shots every single day. And then the fourth requirement is gonna be that I want you to keep a food log every day, and we're gonna check in about our food logs so that I can help you reassess your nutrition. Losing weight, getting fit, getting, you know, your abs and all those, you know, pretty muscles that us women want to have. 80% of that, 90% of that happens with your nutrition, not with the exercises you're doing. And so I really think that a lot of you will see some amazing results if you commit to this. So please let me know if you're even interested at all. If you're, you know, you're not sure if you'll be able to afford it, we can talk about the discounts and stuff like that. I want to make challenge groups affordable and easy for you guys to participate in, because there's no point in doing them if nobody can participate in them. And I really think that you guys would just be amazed at the results. So I really hope that you guys will think about this. I'm gonna leave it be, let it simmer, and then I'll post something in probably a couple weeks and see if anybody has thought about it. You know, we may or may not do it if I don't have enough girls. I'm not going to put a limit to this challenge, so anybody can be a part of it, and we'll make our own little page for Shakeology, our nutrition challenge and stuff like that. But please let me know. So take some time, think about it, look at your budget. I've had to do that several times. I realize that there's all these things that we've signed up for that cost $10, $8, $5 here and there. They come out every month, and we're not even using them. And so when I took all those things out, I was like, hey, look, that's my Shakeology right there. I was spending this much on random stuff that I don't need when I could spend this on my Shakeology and feel better and look better. And so just think about it. Just do some looking around, look at your budget, and see if that's something that you might consider being a part of. So I hope everybody is doing really well. And like I said, if you're struggling in any area, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. I gotta get back to studying. I know this video is long. I just wanted to give you guys the rundown. So I'll talk to you next time. Until then, see ya!